Timeout muna sa practice ang buong team ng ALA Pilipinas para makisaya sa mga runners sa isang fun run. Special guest ang Team ALAB Stars with Bobby Ray Parks, Lawrence Domingo at import na si Justin Brownlee na nakihangout muna sa ating mga kababayan. Sila din ang mismong nagsabit ng mga medalya sa 5K, 10K at 21K finishers. Lilipad ang team sa March 4 papuntang Malaysia. Nakadagdang itaya ang Team ALAB ang kanilang 8-game winning streak against the Malaysia Dragons. From a fun run to an environmental run, sa March 17, gaganapin ang 3rd edition ng Lagalag Sundown Eco-Trail Run sa the Glades Timberland Heights sa San Mateo, Rizal. Ang beneficiary ng naturang event ay ang Tamaraw Conservation Project ng Worldwide Fund for Nature. To tell us more about this, kasama natin ang Presidente at CEO ng WWF Philippines, Joel Palma, at ang Technical Director of Lagalag Sundown Eco-Trail Run, si TJ Isla. Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to the score.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening to kayo. It's rare I get a TJ on the show. All right, first let's talk about the run itself. No, pangatlong edition na to.
Yep.
TJ, tell us about Lagalag and how this all began.
Well, 3rd edition na this year. It's always been in Timberland. So,
Okay.
Lagalag is a Filipino outdoor company for travel and adventure.
All right.
So, it's a transition. They want to encourage road runners to really try the trails, enjoy the mountains.
Okay.
Lagalag is also an environmental advocacy company. So, dun sa 2 years, tumulong sila sa reforestation ng Ipo Dam,
Okay.
tsaka sa Mount Apo. So, for this year naman, it's worldwide fund.
Great. So Joel, tell us about how you guys have decided to work with this Lagalag Run this time around, and you work with various partners in various events.
Yes.
Pero bakit itong isang kakaibang trail run ang napusuan yung samahan din sila?
Well, thanks to Lagalag, no, I think there's a perfect fit.
Okay.
We also advocate ecotourism, and appreciation of nature.
Right.
And it's good that they chose and we both agreed to support the Tamaraw. No? Of course, we all know the Tamaraw is endemic in the Philippines and found only in Mindoro.
Only in Mindoro?
Only in Mindoro.
Okay.
And it's critically endangered that about 400 individuals are left.
400 na lang?
400 na lang.
Wow,
But
okay.
I think we're still making good, working with government, DNR, and mga katutubos. Yung mga katutubos doon, partner namin, which is the Mangyan Taod Buwid Group.
Okay.
No? And that, yung latest survey is about 400, but
Okay.
in the early 2000, it was as low as 150.
Oh my. Okay.
So, ang target namin, hopefully with DNR and the partners, is that we double the population of Tamaraws 5 years ago from 300 to 600. So, by 2020.
All right. Well, tell us a bit about more of this project. Sometimes kasi yung mga, whether it's endangered animals or areas, more often than not, it's the locals who are not as informed to take good care of it. Sometimes there are, selfish individuals who, do what they can to make money off of it without thinking the long-term health of the environment. Tell us a bit more about this and what the situation was when you started this and how you felt that this is something that really had to be, given notice with the WWF Philippines.
Well, I think DNR has been doing good for the previous years, so the last 4 or 5 years, and really taking care of the protected area, which is Mount Iglit-Bacao, the habitat of the Tamaraws. But again, it's equally important, as you said, to work with the stakeholders, specifically yung mga ating kasamahang katutubo.
Yeah.
For them kasi, yung Tamaraw is inherent to them na it's sacred to them. But you have to make sure that their livelihoods are also taken care of. Usually, pag nahihirapan sila, they do slash and burn, and there are times some of them would kill the Tamaraw. No?
Yeah.
But now, we're partners together, and I think that's why dumadami yung Tamaraw. No? And I think this is very important to us as Filipinos kasi this is part of our heritage.
Yes,
it's only found here, diba? Wala nang iba. And so, pag naubos yan, wala nang Tamaraw anywhere in the world.
I mean, we're all very familiar with the Tamaraw, of course, and it also helps that one of the more popular universities and basketball teams and volleyball teams carry the Tamaraw. It really helps, in the recall. I know FEU is involved as well.
Yes.
The school. How are they involved in this? maliban sa pagiging mascot nila at logo nilang Tamaraw, how are they involved with this?
To tell you frankly, ang nag-invite sa amin to do more work in Iglitbaco because we're doing work in Apo Reef, also in Western Mindoro, no? And then in some of the coastal towns, we do sustainable fisheries for tuna.
Okay.
Ang nag-invite sa amin to join and lend a hand and work together for the Tamaraw, actually FEU.
FEU talaga. Wonderful.
So,
okay.
because they've been investing earlier than us, mainly because it's their advocacy as well, no? As part of the university's mascot or icon.
Nakakalungkot naman pag mawala ng Tamaraw, di ba? That's their name, di ba? And yet, if it goes.
So, yun nga, it's, the collaboration is actually private sector, civil society.
Wonderful.
Pero I'd like to emphasize the importance of really working with the communities on the ground.
Yes. Laking bagay din. Okay, back to the run itself. When you say trail running, TJ, it's not the usual run. First, obviously, the more popular version of running is the marathons, the fun runs, which are typically on road and cement. Pero how technically challenging and different is a trail run when you talk about trail running?
Basically, the difference ng trail run sa road run is really the terrain, di ba? So like for example, dito sa Lagalag Sundown Eco-Trail, so we're really running doon sa mga hills and mountains sa San Mateo, Rizal. As you can see, ganyan talaga. So,
video ninyo.
all kinds of terrain. Sand, rocks, dirt road, fire road. So,
downhill, uphill.
So, talagang rolling, and it's really fun and a change of scenery talaga, literally. Maganda din talaga yung venue nung Lagalag Sundown because when you go up San Mateo sa Timberlands, nakikita mo yung city.
Right,
Nakikita mo yung smog. And at the other end, you see a beautiful nature, yung mountains. Tapos, this race kasi is sundown, so sunset. So, you can actually see the sunset and overlooking the city and the mountains.
3 p.m. Gulat ako dun. Because normally, most races are done in the morning. So, again, bakit hapon?
3 p.m. mag-start yung 25K.
Okay.
So, we have a 4.5 hours cut-off. So, for most of the runners, they will enjoy the sunset. And then, siguro yung mga mabibilis before sundown, nandun sa finish line. So, for the 6K and 12K, so mag-start naman sila an hour later.
Okay.
So they can enjoy the trails, picture, selfie, and really enjoy the nature and the scenery.
Yung selfie, siguro yung mga delay sa kanila.
Yeah, mostly yung mga 6K. Kasi with the trail like that, diba?
I'd stop like every 10 meters to take photos. Pero, Puera Biro, those who take this seriously, how is it to prepare for trail run? I mean, do they have to keep running in challenging trails or kahit na on the ground just for their endurance?
For city dwellers, challenge talaga yung di ba, to go to the mountains.
Correct.
So, Timberland is roughly mga 30 to 1 hour drive from Quezon City or Manila. But with the traffic talagang, kung nag-work ka pa, hindi ka na talaga pupunta dyan. So weekend ka lang pupunta.
Correct, yes.
So you have to do training, so mga hill work, pwedeng stairs or mga roads na incline, tapos speed work, and just do the mileage.
Okay.
So parang ang equivalent kasi minsan ng trail is parang at least times 1.5 hour ang effort compared sa trail.
Wow. Sa regular na patag na run.
Yep.
Sa regular surface.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Joel, you brought up an interesting term kanina, yung ecotourism. No?
Yeah.
And now this is something that's sports ecotourism. Ika nga, no? So how has this trend picked up in your perspective, and how has this helped campaigns like what you guys do?
Well, I think it's very important yung ecotourism sort of addresses 3 major components. No? One is protecting the environment. Yung second will be, of course, visitor satisfaction. And third, dapat may community benefit. You know? These 3 has to be together and of equal importance. No? So, for it to be sustainable. Kasi kung nag-enjoy yung turista lang, you know, at the expense of the community, nothing can happen. No? Or you know, everybody's so happy, everybody's the tourists and the communities are really so happy and making good about it at the expense of nature. Mawawala rin siya afterwards. So it's ganun lang. It sounds simple, but it's not. No. So but I think if there's something we've proven, like yung Donsol, you know. from a 5th-class municipality in 2000, now it's a 1st-class municipality. It's still going on, and people and the tourists are basically benefiting from it. And of course, the whale sharks are still there. So.
Well, you've been with WWF since the late 90s, and so you have an interesting perspective of how different it's been, I'd say, the last 3 to 5 years with social media, how your campaigns have been, easier to spread, friend to friend, and with all the awareness we have now with the power of the communication.
Obviously, it helps, but at the same time, the problems that we are encountering right now for the environment is getting more complex. That's why we need more help.
Right. Yeah.
And there's no way to address this but all of us together.
Right.
So
Exactly.
collectively.
Yep.
And it's a collective effort and a mandate as well to take care of it.
There you go. Well, and one of the best ways is to help by running. So give them the details, TJ, paano sila makakasali para sa 3rd Lagalag Run in the Terminal Heights.
So not just for you to enjoy the trails, but also to help out the environment. So we have until March 3 to register for the Lagalag Sundown 2018. Just search it in Facebook, Lagalag Sundown 2018. So you have all the details there. We have 25K, 12K, and 6K.
All right, there you go. So, dun sa mga mahilig na picture, 6K is for you. And enjoy the run and help WWF.
Yes.
So, maraming salamat, Joel, TJ, maraming salamat. Thank you and all the best, you guys. Thank you.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score. And don't forget to subscribe.